All right. This brief focus is going to look at the M71 standard Soviet government issue East German Stahlhelm. It's the M71. Now, some people call it M76, M78. When I've examined it more thoroughly, I don't really find any, I don't know why they refer to it as that, because the biggest innovation here from the M56, which was the original initial Soviet Stahlhelm used by the VOPO prior to the creation of the Volksarmy MPA, but then also in the early years through the 60s, up until 1971, the NPA used a helmet that was just like this, except it was riveted. This is a rivetless, and the rivetless design concept came out in 1971, so ergo M71. If anybody has any evidence to support why it should be an M76 or a M78, please let me know, and I'll change my mind. But for the time being, it's an M71 Stahlhelm. Now, the M71 Stahlhelm is the last evolution of what started with this. Well, this is an M617, actually. This is an M17 Stahlhelm. The M16 had that extra rim of metal around it for the bolts, but this is the final concept, the last incarnation of the steel-potted Stahlhelm. The post-generation incarnation would be the PASGT or PSAGT. I don't know, the Kevlar helmets that are used by us, NATO, pretty much everyone nowadays. But anyways, getting back to the more pertinent issues. Now, people ask all the time, and I always have to say, listen, the camo hook netting, this comes off. The helmet is adjustable from the inside, so it's essentially a one-size-fits-all helmet. The reason that I put the camo netting on the helmet is because when we get a shipment of helmets, at least up till now, every time we've gotten a shipment of M71 Stahlhelms from our wholesaler, every single one comes with the netting in a little baggie shoved up in the liner, ready to pull out and put on. And when we got our first shipment of them, this helmet, I had the helmet sitting off to the side as I was taking inventory and stuff, and then Pops or Traz or somebody, flustered it all up and lost the friggin' hook net that went with this particular helmet. This is actually the one that I'm keeping in my collection, but I have never since gotten a spare camo hook net, so mine just is raw. But this is what yours looks like underneath, and it's very easy to take off. And like I said, here's the liner. Now, the one that comes with your helmet, let me see if I can find it here. Right there. It's very faint. Let me see if I can bring it into focus. You see it right there? Here. Let us step out into the light. Let's see. Well, gazooks, there it is. 387. So 1987, the third quarter of 1987 is when this one was manufactured. There are the clips. Now, you can adjust either one to different dimensions and then just snap them back into place and create the helmet size that you need. There's the straps, there's the foam padding. Let's see, where is it? Right there. Yep. NVA, it's faint, but there it is, and it's stamped in yours too. And just so you know, I label the helmet that I pair with the uniform, so that the one that you see in the photographs, the one that you see in all the features for this particular uniform collection, is the one that you're actually going to get. And this one is dated 1987 as well. There it is right there, perfect. It's kind of upside down, but you get the idea. Now, when you want to take these camo hook nets off, if you want to take it off, because these retail for, according to the market research, about $8 to $12 just by themselves.